This is Ron Wills, and I'm back at you again with yet another video. Fellas, are you in a slot or are you in a position? Now, this is something I talked about before in a video where I was reading from this gentleman named Russell Price's book, You Might Not Have a Woman If. And I want to go back into that because one of the things he talked about in that book was, some men are in a slot, some men are in a position. See, a slot, you got part-time access to that woman, only on a few days. And in the position, you're in the number one. You're the number one guy. You gonna get those, that biscuits and gravy. She's gonna cook for you. She's gonna want to be seen with you in public. That slot, yeah, you only get certain things out of it. Now, I wanted to talk about that because if you checked out a couple of my videos, one of the things I do is I talk about the games women play. Now, a lot of women out here want to act like they doing some innocent stuff, but on a for real, they running circles around some men. Because women know they got that one guy who's, he going to be the one to spend all the money. Then that other guy, they going to sex up and all of that. Now, the problem is with a lot of guys, a lot of men don't know which one they in. They really don't. You get some guys, they'll spend money on her and take her out, and they don't think they only get to see her on a few days. And see, I got a story behind this. I actually have a story behind this. I remember after a seminar, I was talking with this young lady, and she had a problem. She was telling me that this guy she knows was trying to come up to visit her on a Thursday. Now, it wouldn't be a big deal, but she said, and they were getting into it, and, she didn't want him to come and everything. And I just looked at her and I said, yeah, that's the day you got for your other guy, ain't it? And she was like, yeah. And I was like, oh, okay. See, that guy didn't know he was in a slot. His slot was, Thursdays. And, well, other than Thursday, sorry, but you know what I mean. That he had other times and then another man had another time. And, that slot versus position thing is deep. Because sometimes a woman, if she have a man in a slot, she might tell him public, she might tell him, hey, if you see me out in public, act like you don't know me. Because it's that deep. He might be the good man and don't even know it. Or he might be, just the guy to pay the bills and he doesn't know it. And a lot of men, one of the biggest problems with us as men, we get a little bit with that woman and we let our ego tell us that we're in the number one spot. We don't want to hear that she's dealing with other men or that there are other men in the picture. And which to me is, if the woman you meet a woman and she a certain age, if she passed the age of 25, she got her own spot, got her own car, got a decent job, and she look good. There's other men. Now, these might not be any romantic interest, but somebody's trying to holler at her. And it's important for a man to always know where he is. And, it's a lot of little things a man can know that for a man to know this. One of the ways is, how much time do you get with it? It's just that simple. When did she make time for you? Now, a lot of times what will happen is a man will deal with a woman and she's like, oh, I'm always busy. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. I got church on Wednesday and, I got, my volunteer thing on Friday and, stuff like that. And it's like you almost got to schedule it just to talk to her. But some dudes, they're thinking, yeah, that's my woman. Man, I'm thinking, no. Because a guy who's in a position, he can see her anytime. In fact, she's trying to see him after the, church thing or church meeting or the volunteer opportunity. To be honest, she's trying to take him with her if he's in a position. And it's very important. Sometimes a man really has to get out of his ego when dealing with a woman. Because a lot of men really want to feel like, hey, you know what? I am number one. And a lot of times you're not, especially if you're just coming into her life. Now, it might be a situation where, you be in there a while and you build up to number one. But you're probably not starting out as number one. And I mean, yeah, I know it's tough. I know it's tough. Because, as I've said, as Russell Price said, the gentleman I quoted earlier, as a lot of true to the game players know, all women really got a man. Don't forget what you hear out here about there's a so-called shortage or something. All women have at the very least, access to a man. The only thing is he a presentable man? Can they take that man out in public with them? And a lot of times it's not. It might be some muscular young boy who's in a slot position. Or it could be some bum dude who's not in her same social class. Because that's a big thing too. A woman might meet a good guy. She turned on by him, she like him, but he doesn't fit into her social class. And this is especially the case in middle class and upper class environments. There's a lot of women, they'll mess with that blue collar dude, but they'll do it on the low. And they'll be like, all right, you come to my house, this way, or I'll come over there, and you can't be telling people anything. If people see us in public, don't be holding my hand or something like that. Yeah, women are that cold blooded. I challenge a woman to come over here and tell me otherwise, because I don't have time to play anymore. Because I don't share this. Some of this stuff I don't really share it just for the fellas, but I got 2 young men that I'm raising, and trust me, they will know the game. And just a warning, if they ever come back and some woman did them wrong, y'all gonna find out what hell is. Just being a parent. Anyway, the thing to just really pull from this is, men, know where you stand with the woman at all times. Now, I don't want this to be one of my extra long videos, because I said I was going to really gradually pull away from doing anything extra long, especially on platforms such as this. Check out my new site, www.connectpal/Ron Wills Raw. That's a more private site, membership site, and that's when I really get into it. That's when I'm giving you some daily doses on raw ass game. And just check out my regular site too, www.ronwills.com. Always got some gems up in there. So, important, fellas, know where you stand with any woman. Are you in a slot or are you in a position? So, I'll holler at y'all later. Peace.